Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we're going to revisit the Sig Sauer MPX. If you watch the channel at all, you'll see last year that I did do a review of this and I was left pretty frustrated with it. Within the first 200-300 rounds or so that I had a lot of failures. And I was pretty disappointed. Everyone's like, oh, it's just your ammo, change your ammo. But, I did use different brands of ammo briefly on that review. So, like, it's not, I think it was just a lemon, to be honest with you. So this MPX is a brand new MPX. It's not the same one. I wanted to revisit it because there was a lot that I really loved about the MPX, and I was like, I really need to see if it was just a lemon or if I'm just going to keep having problems. So I've bought another one. If you want to see an in-depth review of the MPX, go and watch my other video. I don't want to go in-depth too much on this one, but we'll just give you a quick rundown. On the back here, we have an SB Tactical brace. This is an adjustable or collapsible brace. The one that comes with the OEM one's fine, but I think this is a nice upgrade. You can pick them up for about 150 bucks. Link in the description. I did change out the charging handle on this one. I do have a Radian's Arms MPX charging handle on here. Way nicer than the original. So if you can get your hands on one of these, highly recommend it. They were hard to come by for a long time, but I did buy this directly from Radian, and it was 80 or 90 bucks, I think. But it's a really good upgrade. I highly recommend it. We just threw some backup sights on here just for the fun of it. We have an EOTech EXPS 2-0 on here. On the lower here, we do have a Timney trigger. The Timney trigger is freaking awesome. It's such a nice trigger. It has a really, it's going to be really hard to see on camera, but it has a really short take up, almost barely none. Oh, safety is on. How about if I take that off? I mean, you're literally right at the wall before you even start. The beautiful, clean, crisp brake. Very short and tactile reset. Absolute pleasure of a trigger to shoot with. We do have an ambi safety down here. We have a Sig grip right here, which you can change this out if you wish, but I actually kind of like the grip. It is completely ambi, so we have a, let me close the dust cover, we do have a mag release on either side and a bolt release on either side also. And then we have a Cold Hammer forged barrel up here, and we're running, it runs a gas piston system inside here. Has an A2 bird cage on the front here. This little piece here is just from a Magpul hand stop. I just put that there because it is so short with the barrel. I want to put that there so I don't put my hand up here. One of the other cool things, again, about this MPX, if you want to change the handguard out, it's really simple. When you do your takedown pin here, once you take that out, you can actually just slide this out and change your handguard if you wish. So it makes it easy access to your muzzle device if you want to change that out or something like that also. One of the other great benefits I love about this is the absolutely gigantic magwell. Very easy to insert your magazine in there. It's like almost impossible to miss that sucker. Very cool. Yeah, so okay, when I got this, I threw the EOTech on it. I was at my local range, and so I've put through 250 rounds already with 115 grain CCI Blazer, and about another 50 to 100 rounds, I can't remember how much it was, of a American Eagle 147 grain, and I've had absolutely zero issues. Again, at the point last time, I was pretty much done with the MPX. I was so frustrated with the errors I had. So far, so good. Again, we're at about 250 rounds of flawless action. We're actually going to take you now to the outdoor range that I go to. I'm going to put through another 300 plus rounds. So I'm going to try and just get about 500 plus rounds through it to see how it does. But so far, so good. But let's go to the range and see how it does. All right, so we're back from the range. Actually, that was yesterday, but we are back from the range, and obviously, you've probably seen everything went great. We went to the range. I only shot CCI Blazer 119 when I was there. I'm well over 500 rounds now, and everything functioned really, really well. I did have that first one with a lot of problems. Obviously, it looks like I got a lemon, which is unfortunate when you're looking at a $2,000 gun. You don't really expect that to happen, but I guess it can happen. But yeah, this one, absolutely love it. There's so many, for the PCCs, I'm a huge SP5 fan. I own one, as you know, I've done multiple videos on it. But this thing, for me, I wouldn't say it's necessarily better, but it's got a lot of better features. A huge mag well, an awesome trigger, and the last round bolt hold open is really, really nice. So it's an awesome gun. It is expensive. There's no way around that. It is an expensive gun, but it's very, very cool. I feel like I'm very fast with this gun. As I say, the follow-up shots with that Timney trigger are awesome. So yeah, huge fan. All right, so yeah, final thoughts. Excellent gun. Now that I've got a fully functioning one, I have really enjoyed shooting this without having any of those issues. A lot of great features on it. Again, it's a little pricey. It just is what it is. But very cool. Once you get it, you really don't have to do any upgrades to it unless you want to. I would recommend the charging handle. That's the only thing I would recommend making sure you do is that charging handle, because it does make a big difference. But yeah, all right. So over 500 rounds. Again, I know it's not a massive amount, but it's going to have to do for now. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask them below. I'll happy to help you out wherever I can. And that's pretty much it. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it greatly helps me out, and I really, really appreciate it. All right, folks, until next time, I'll catch you later.